Dr. Homi Bhabha, who was one of India's most renowned physicists, is known as the father of the Indian nuclear program.
Let us learn more about this scientist who paved a new, clear path for the development of a new nation.
Early life. Hormusji Jehangir Bhabha was born on 30th October 1909 to the Parsi couple Jehangir and Meherbai. He was fondly known as Homi. His father was a popular and wealthy lawyer in Bombay. Homi's childhood was pretty momentous, surrounded by affluence, high culture, and lots of chatter about a new nation called India. Bhabha's uncle was Dorabji Tata, the scion of the Tatas. The relationship with the Tatas gave Bhabha a peek into the workings of industries at an early age.
Education. The young Homi Bhabha had his primary schooling at Cathedral School in South Bombay. After attending Elphinstone College and the Royal Institute of Science, both in Bombay, he went to England in 1927 to study mechanical engineering at Cambridge University. However, this is where his passion for theoretical physics was ignited. Upon his father's insistence, Bhabha completed his engineering degree. Then he joined the famed Cavendish Laboratory to pursue a doctorate in theoretical physics.
Research in nuclear physics. Bhabha's first paper was published in 1934 called The Absorption of Cosmic Radiation. In 1935, he made a significant breakthrough in the field of electron-positron scattering. In honor of his contribution, the phenomenon was later named Bhabha scattering. The Bhabha-Heitler theory, which dealt with the production of electron and positron showers in cosmic rays, predicted the existence of muons and led to the experimental verification of Einstein's theory of relativity. At Cambridge, Bhabha rubbed shoulders with great physicists like Niels Bohr, Pauli, Dirac, Cockcroft, and others who later became Nobel laureates.
Return to India and TIFR. Bhabha was on vacation during 1939 when the Second World War broke out and he could not go back abroad to continue his research. He then joined Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, headed by Sir C.V. Raman, and set up a cosmic ray research unit. He conducted a number of rubber balloon experiments across India that provided some of the earliest results in cosmic rays, which were of profound importance. Bhabha realized that a young India would need more research institutions for its development. Thus, in 1944, with the help of the Tata Trust, Bhabha set up the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research in Bombay, dedicated to basic research in mathematics and the sciences. In December 1950, Bhabha organized an international conference at TIFR on elementary particle physics, which was attended by many prominent physicists from around the world. In 1951, Bhabha also initiated underground experiments in particle physics at Kolar Goldfields, an important project that lasted till 1992.
BARC. In 1954, he established the Atomic Energy Establishment, Trombay, later named the Bhabha Atomic Research Center, BARC. It was India's first nuclear research facility devoted to harnessing India's potential for nuclear power. The BARC has spearheaded the development of nuclear power plants across India. Today, there are 22 power plants operating in the country, with a total capacity of 6,780 megawatts. Bhabha formulated a 3-stage nuclear power program to secure the country's long-term energy independence. The ultimate focus of the program is on enabling the vast thorium reserves of India to be utilized in the meeting of the country's energy requirements. BARC helped establish India as a nuclear power in 1974 after the Pokhran test. It must be added that Bhabha was a stringent advocate of using nuclear technology for peaceful purposes throughout his life. However, after India lost the war against China in 1962, he realized the need of a nuclear weapon for the nation's security.
Awards and recognition. Homi Bhabha received the Padma Bhushan in 1954. He was awarded the Adams Prize by Cambridge University in 1942 for his thesis on the theory of elementary physical particles and their interactions. Like many of his contemporaries at Cambridge, he was nominated for the Nobel Prize. He chaired the first international conference on peaceful uses of atomic energy held in Geneva in 1955. He was also appointed as president of the International Union of Pure and Applied Physics in 1960. The Homi Bhabha Award was instituted by TIFR and IUPAP and is given to scientists for their work in the field of nuclear research.
Other interests. Homi Bhabha was keenly interested in arts too. He designed the stage decor for many plays at Cambridge. He also regularly attended live music concerts. He was himself a talented artist, adept at making portraits. Today, TIFR is one of the finest repositories of Indian contemporary art, making it unique among the scientific institutions in the world. Bhabha made it a point to include at least one evening of a musical or a dance recital at every conference at TIFR. He was an avid sportsman too. His favorite game was cricket.
Dr. Homi Bhabha died in 1966 with everyone else on board the Air India flight that crashed in the Alps. He was 56 years old. With Bhabha's death, India lost a dedicated hero and visionary. His leadership inspired generations of scientists and engineers to harness the advancements of science and technology for the development of the country. C.V. Raman described Bhabha as the modern equivalent of Leonardo da Vinci. J.R.D. Tata described him as scientist, engineer, master builder, and administrator, steeped in humanities, in art and music. Truly a complete man.